Alrighty, so we are back. Apparently I lost internet for about 2 minutes there, but everything's back up, so I'm not really sure what's going on. So I just went into the settings here and made it so I can go into spectator mode. So go ahead and load and go back in. Apparently, if you aren't connected to the internet, you can't play Space Engineers because it requires connection to Steam. So that's something I didn't know before. Kind of makes you wonder why you're paying full price for a game you can't even play unless you're connected to the internet. You know what I mean? But hey, don't mind me. Okay, so... Alright, so now I need to see if... Where did that close out? Why did that close out? Okay, let's go back here. Does it show me streaming again? It does not. That's on my, like original page thing. Okay, so does it show that I have the next one running right now? There we go. So there's part 2, so it is live. Good. We'll, no, let's keep this going, close that off, and then... That should be fine. Playback speed, we'll double that until it catches up. Alright, so that should be good, right? Okay, so now I just gotta wait for everyone else to get back, and then hopefully we can kind of see what's going on here. I'm gonna pause the video on there so I'm not using so much bandwidth. Not that I think that matters, but you never know. Let's see, so that can go there. All right, so I do have one person back. Welcome back. Once again, sorry about that. Had a brief internet outage for some reason, but we should be able to use, oh wow, okay, so there's spectator mode. There's the respawn pod over here. So how do we go forward? Nope, that's not it. Is it? No. I know there's like ways to control this or whatever, but how do I get this to move forward? Hang on. Let's see. Space Engineers Spectator Can Controls. Okay, so spectator mode is a useful way to move the camera without the physical limitations of the engineer character. This mode is very useful for server admins, video directors, and world builders who need the big picture. Okay, so shift. What is that? Is that working? Ooh, there we go. Hey, we're moving. All right. Oh, my goodness. Okay. Wow, that was... Okay, so let's go slow this down a little bit. All right. Okay, so that just kind of makes us go a little bit faster, which is fine. All right, so now we are in spectator mode. So if I go into here, we should be able to see what is not connected here. Okay, so we have that. Looks like it is nicely connected there. Okay. That looks like that's all well and good there. That looks like that's fine too. And we kind of have the edge of that. Okay. Well, I mean, I can't see into there, so that should mean that it's sealed, right? this looks like it is 100% sealed. So why do we not have... I mean, the only thing I can think of is... Well, no, because conveyors do seal. Like those blocks, those do seal. So that's not what the issue is. This is all looking well and good. I mean, everything should be fine. Okay, so if we go into here, we can kind of see what's going on. It's very dark, though. Okay, so it still says that we're not connected. There's me. Hi, me. How's it going? Okay, so let's see what we got going on up here. Okay, this all looks like it's connected. Yeah, because that's a straight block right there that I'm looking into right now. Why is this saying that you don't have a seal? Sorry, it's probably really, really dark for you guys. Just trying to figure out, like, why. All right. I mean, that's got block there. And that's got a block there, and it's got another block up here, I think. Yeah, because I can see the block. So we know that that's all connected. This block is... What is this block? That block shouldn't even matter because I've got these blocks on top of it. Yeah, so this should all be sealed. I don't know. This is all very, very strange. All right, so we're going to put the spectator cam inside the cryotube, and then we'll hop back into our body. If I can figure out how to do that. Let's see, options, controls, view, player control, F6, okay. There we go. Okay, so you're saying that you're not pressurized. I heartily disagree, sir. I have checked. This is a sealed room. What do I need for the air leak scan? I know that there's another mod for that, so let me just, sure. I don't remember which mod it was in, though. Oh, did I just load this back up again? Dang it. I don't think this is what I wanted to do. All right, well. Okay, hurry up and load so I can get out again, so I can go into the mods again. Hey, look at me T-pose. That's funny. All right, so let's see. Okay, good. V, Good. You're still not pressurized. Okay. Let's exit again. Oh, wait, am I dying? No, I'm not. Okay. Thought I heard coughing. Okay. Save changes? No, because I haven't changed anything. Okay, let's try this again. Instead, go into settings. There we go. Go into the mods. Now I gotta remember which one has build info. Air leak finder. There you go. So that's the one that I need. Okay. So that's good. That's good. All right, now we can load. Now it should tell us where the air leak is. All right, looks like I've got 2 viewers now, so it looks like some of you have found your way back. Yeah, so I lost internet for about 2 minutes. Then it came right back up, so I don't know. It's weird. So I just loaded up build info, so that should hopefully let me figure out where. There you go, find. It is in here, and it is there's definitely something there, but apparently that is where the game doesn't like it. Okay. Well, let's see if we can fix it. Okay, so I most definitely have something here, but we'll fix that, I guess. Let's see, 1 by 1. So if I do that and then that, will that seal? Looks like that's sealed. Okay, so that's what the issue was. It just didn't like the window for some reason. And I want to put this thing down so that way everything's kind of even. But I want to put this on the concrete. Do I need that there? No. But I want the windows to all be kind of like on the same level. I don't want to have this like little ledge here, I guess. So we'll throw that one there, and then we'll call it good. Okay. So with that, and I can tell you right now, there's no way that I would have found that if it wasn't for the air leak finder. But now we are good. Area is sealed. Good. Currently using 1 kilowatt. Room pressure is at 0%. Is this connected into our tank, though? That would be something interesting to figure out. All right, so let's go back into our maintenance area, which I like that it's kind of hidden. Okay, so we've got that there. We have this here. Okay, so I know I have that in here somewhere. We have that conveyor junction there. And then conveyor junction here. Okay, so then that has to go and connect into here. So it's going to require a little bit more digging over here. Okay, so we got to get this connected over here. And I kind of want to get it so that we can sort of see where the pipes are, but they're kind of like nestled into the rock. So we'll see if we can do that. But if I can connect this over to that, then we should be good. And then, let's see. Here we go. All right. So that can go that way, and then that can go that way. And then I can do this thing over here. That should work. Wait, is that the right way? That's probably not the right way. Okay. There we go. So that connects in as we need it to. And then this one can go between the two. Good. Okay. So that should be having that connected in there. And I like having the pipe there because it does kind of make this feel more maintenance-like, which is good. Viking says, I wonder what happened. I was making food for the miss and thought my phone messed up. No, I lost internet connection for about 2 minutes. And that killed the stream, of course, because it didn't reconnect in time. And so then I had to go and like when everything came back, like Streamlabs like said it was still continuing to record the live, but then when I went onto YouTube, YouTube had already ended it. So even though Streamlabs thought that it was back recording the live stream, it wasn't. So then I had to make a new one. All right, so now that should be filling up maybe a little. Okay, so it's not filling up the room. Off, on, no. Okay, so I have it coming off of here, going down. Oh, granted, it's like 2 blocks under me right now, so like from there it goes down, over, and then up into here. Okay, so we'll put this on depressurize, and then I'm gonna just check to make sure that this is connected properly. Yeah. Okay, so that's going up as it needs to. And then I suppose we don't really need this in here, right? So that should be fine there. All right. Viking says, weird, oh well, I'm glad it was just a quick disconnect. Me too. Okay, so now that I know that this is connected properly, this should. Okay, so that registers that we have. Okay, so that's good. There we go. Okay, apparently I just had to reset it. But yeah, so now we have a nice warm area that we could just, you know, open up our helmet and breathe. So, that's good. So, the medical bay is now pressurized, which is great. It has its own oxygen source, which may or may not be good, depending. But yeah, it's just a big kind of open area here, and I could probably put in like, I don't know, like tables or something in here. Yeah, I could probably do that. Let's do that. We'll make a desk. One of these little guys. And then we'll put it, and then we wanted the rust for this, right? We have heavy rust, and then light rust is the blue one, which doesn't look like rust at all, but apparently that's what it is. So that can go there, that can go there, good. Now, something I could do is throw in a fish tank. Why a fish tank? I don't know. Why not? I could put it right there, actually. So let me set this to depressurize. It'll pull all the oxygen, oh, whoops, including out of me, which is not good. Okay. So now we should be down to 0, good, all right. Open this thing up again. Oh, I'm gonna have to take that out if I'm gonna put that in there. Man, not having gravity is messing with me a little bit. Alright, whatever, it's fine. Okay, so now fish. Where's my fish tank? Fish tank. No. Fish tank. So, okay, hang on. Go into here. It's gonna be in here, right? There we go. Aquarium is what it's called. Okay, that's fine. All right. So go battered and lovely. Oh, that actually really works with the background, because it could almost be like, you know, the stone behind here is actually kind of doing its thing. So that's kind of cool. All right. So now with that, we have our little fish tank. And then when these guys come out of cryo, they're going to be hungry. They're going to have the munchies. So we're going to give them something. So probably this little dispenser here. And then I wonder if I made this like rusty, if that would kind of fit better, probably. All right. So that's good there. Okay, so this is just kind of like a, it is still technically a medical area, but it's more kind of like a, you know, let's say you just came out of a deep space hall or whatever, and you're like, I don't know, not used to gravity yet, or your body's not used to gravity yet. So if I can get a gravity field in here, then when you're in your little cryopod, your body is adjusting to gravity again, but you're sleeping, so you don't actually feel it. So in case it's like really, really painful to readjust to gravity, I have no idea. I would assume that it would be. Then you can kind of chill in here for a little while until you get used to it again. All right, so that is our little medical bay done, I think. What is that over there? A rust freighter. Do I take out the rust freighter? I suppose the question is, do I need anything from the rust freighter? I mean, I can't say no to more parts, right? So let's go ahead and get ourselves out. All right. Now we will go and say hi to this rust freighter. Set course to intercept. Right? At its current speed. Oh, I don't have that much in the way of hydrogen though. I don't want to waste too much. So we probably want to go about there. And then our jump drive, and I think we're on jump drive 3. Okay, so jump drive number 3. We're going to remove that. We're going to bring this down to 5 kilometers. Good. And go. 5Ks. And off we go. That should bring us fairly close to the ship, and certainly within its path. Hey there, buddy. How's it going? Come up broadside on it, right? Hey there, bud. How's it going? Okay. So, that should be taking out all of the guns, which means that I should be able to hop in here, provided it's not still shooting, and say hi. Hey there, bud. Oh, hey, you're going really, really fast right now. Where are you going? Let me get my pink color out here. There we go. Alright. So now that I've got it marked, all I gotta do is just chase after it. Now, the only bad thing is it's going very, very quickly right now. So the odds that I actually catch up to it are maybe not so great. But we should be able to make something work. Alright, so we're just going to jump in front of it as best as we can. Come on, come on. All right. Get ourselves roughly aligned, and then jump. Ooh, he's still going. I'm not going to catch up to him, not at this speed. Okay, so let's jump again. Trying to get up right alongside of him, so that way he'll drive right past me, and then I'll just, you know, say hi, and so he should be behind me. And are we close enough? Nope, doesn't look like it. He's running though. That's cool. We'll catch up to you. It's all good, man. It's all good. All right, so let's jump again. See how close we can get. Hey there, bud. How's it going? I need to say hi to you, so if you don't mind slowing down, getting within range. Nice. We're within range. Trying to pull it apart. It's a little... Ooh, he's still going really, really fast. It's okay, we got you. We got you. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? No. He's too far. Did he just drop out? He just dropped out. Dang it. Well, did I get anything good? Alright. Well, we tried. Of course, now we're burning through a lot of our ice right now, which is not great. Do I have ice? I do. So asteroid ice, we're gonna head over to there. So let's hop back over here into the jump drive, number 3, asteroid ice, we're gonna select, good. Which way are we going currently? Am I going closer to the planet right now? What? Hang on. So the brighter those thrusters are, the more I am closer to the direction of... Oh wait, what was that over there? Saw something. Wait, how am I still like moving downwards? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I definitely need to have more thrust on this thing. Okay, so it looks like my ion thrusters are kind of going full tilt right now. I'm just trying to bring myself down to as close to 0 meters per second as I can. It's hard to tell because I don't know which way I'm actually moving because I don't really have a good reference point to anything. I don't know. But asteroid ice is where? Okay, so we're still like moving downwards. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just go there and then figure out which direction that is. Oh, that's directly below us. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Okay, so here is the asteroid with the ice. We have slowed down a decent amount. Alright. Although we're still moving, like, downwards. Like, what's going on? Oh, wow. Yep, definitely. Control-Shift. There we go. I need to build more thrusters. Of course, I don't think I have enough because I need more gold. Yeah, these guys are still going full tilt right now. Okay, fine. Okay, why is this like going out like so close? Like, dude. Could probably use some more gyros on here too. Alright, so are we good now? Are we stop moving? Okay, good. Now we can face back up towards the asteroid. Yeah, this thing is not the most maneuverable thing in the world, but that's because it's freaking huge. But yeah, so we're gonna grab some more of this lovely ice and use that to replenish our stock of hydrogen. Okay, bring ourselves down to absolute 0 movement. Then we'll adjust. So I have a lot of thrust in the forward and backwards direction, which is why, you know, moving in those directions is fine. But when it comes to any of the other directions, it's not so great. So that's why doing any kind of, you know, turns, I guess, while moving forward at great speed makes it really, really hard to get myself back to 0, and especially even to slow down. So, yeah. We're gonna potentially get really, really close to this asteroid. Okay, and we have ice. We are like on the keel right now. Okay, that's fine. All right, so let's go and dig a bit first. Well, actually, I should probably recharge first, right? Good. Okay, ice is here. We have a lot of it. Good. And then Bob is my little ice collector. So I'll just leave picking up all the stuff to him. And right now I'm thinking about something that one of the supervisors at work said. So I've got this paving job that I'm working on. That just means that there's a county that wants to fix a road, right? They want to do some paving on it. And then, because I work for the utility company, they have to send their plans to us, so that way we can move whatever may be in the way out of the way, so that way they can do their work. And the supervisor that is in charge of this particular project is not my supervisor, right? So I don't know if he has anyone under him. I'm assuming that he probably does. But I remember asking him about something related to the paving job, right? And he looks at me and he's like, "Do you know what you need?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know what I need." And then he looks at me and he goes, "Good, because I have no idea. So you tell me what you need and then I'll get it done." It's like, dude, you're a supervisor. You should know what I need. Like, you don't have to know my job exactly, but you should know, like, the process that, you know, designers follow. So that way you can, like, you know, be proactive in, you know, solving things, fixing things, catching things. And I just remembered, like, it was like, I remember thinking in my head, like, as soon as he said that, it's like, dude, are you sure that's something you should be admitting? Because, I mean, that, to me, like, if you have a supervisor who doesn't know the job of the people he's supervising, I mean, that's a bad supervisor. But, thanks to the interview for a supervisor position that I went to recently, I found out that they're not actually looking for subject matter experts to be supervisors. They're looking for people who can coordinate with people, other people. And that's like what they want for like the supervisor position or whatever. And I'm like over there thinking, it's like, yeah, designers do that all the time. Like, we have to coordinate with other people. Like, that's the entire purpose. Well, that's one of the purposes of what we do. I mean, we've got like 8 different departments just within the company itself that we have to coordinate with. Then we have to coordinate with, you know, all of the municipalities and, you know, the state. We have to deal with them sometimes too, which is, they can be a pain in the ass, especially when it comes to permitting. And I'm just like, I don't know, like, it makes me wonder, like, what the company is actually trying to do. Because, like, why are you hiring supervisors and putting them into a position where they don't know the job of the people they're supervising? It's like, what are they supposed to do? Just be like babysitters? Like, what's going on? I don't know. I don't know. It's bugging me. It's been bugging me for a couple days now. But I mean, like, the supervisors that we designers have that we think are really good supervisors are ones that actually know what we do. And the reason why we like that is because when we're going and we're talking to the supervisor saying, hey, I need this thing, instead of asking like, okay, well, why do you need that thing? They already know because they know the job. I mean, they're not designers, right? They don't actually do the job, but they know what we do. So, like, when you get supervisors who don't know, and then, like, every time you have to ask them for something, you have to explain what it is, it's like, what is even your point? Like, if I have to explain what I'm looking for to you, I might as well just do it myself. I don't know, man. It's just... I don't get it. I don't get it. Corporate mentality does not make sense to me at all. And the thing is, like, when they had the supervisors who knew the jobs of the people they were supervising, you could have 2 supervisors supervising 500 designers and everyone would be great. But now we have like 16 supervisors supervising like 400 people, and like all of them are overwhelmed. And I'm like, gee, I wonder why. Maybe it's because they don't know what the hell they're doing. Sorry, I'm ranting. But I don't know, man. Like, you should... That's a dangerous thing right there. Can I get you, like, out of here? Is that, like, a thing that I can do? No. If I go, like, this way? No. Okay. I don't know, man. That's why I want to work for myself. That way I don't have to deal with all this crap. Alright, well, let's take this guy out. I haven't taken him out in a while, so... let's see. So we will... Yeah, he's looking pretty good. We'll give him a try. I haven't used this little boat in a little while, so... It'll be interesting to see if he's any faster than me drilling by hand. And then we're going to need to turn that out. Alright. Now we go back over here. And let's see if this is any faster at all. I think this is probably not faster because it's not jettisoning the ice fast enough. But yeah, so build info. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, build info. The mod that gives you the ability to check for air leaks and whatnot is also the one that gives you this little moving bar for your inventory. So that is especially useful, especially if you have like little mining vehicles like this one, because you know you can see when you're about to fill up. So you've got the drill bar that you can see, right? Because it's got the little picture of the drill there. Now, normally you would then have, you know, a cargo, which is the one right below that, and then that would fill up as, you know, the drills move their stuff. But because I don't have that, and actually, hang on. What if I were to change that a bit? So if I did another connector, full-scale connector, and we'll put it in here at that. No, we'll do brown and wood. Is that what that is? I don't know, whatever. We'll put it there. So that should also do a collect all and then throw out. Okay, so now if I do that, does this go faster? And will it actually be able to keep up? Survey says yes. Okay. Looks a little weird, but you know, if it works, right? Viking says, I'm with you 100%. Yeah. I don't know, like, I'm the kind of guy, like, you tell me to do something, it gets done, right? And I don't want to waste time explaining myself and why I'm doing what I'm doing to people who don't know what my job is in the first place, because it's a waste of time. Especially if that particular supervisor is very, very good at talking, which is not good. Because they can talk a good game, but they can't actually perform. And of course, when you're doing your interviews, it's all about how well you can talk, not about how well you can perform. So when I got my interview, one of the guys who did the interview, who's my boss's boss, asked me to go into his office, and he's like, sit down, and like I already knew that he was going to tell me that I didn't get it. So like it wasn't even like a shock to me or anything. So I'm just like, okay, sure, whatever. And so I think he was expecting me to take it a lot harder than I actually did. I think he was surprised that, you know, I don't know, basically acted like I expected it because, well, I did. And so like he's talking to me and he's like, yeah, you didn't fail the interview, but you know, we went with these two other people. And I'm like, right, so you gave me an interview when you guys already knew who you wanted to hire. Great. I don't know, that's another thing that corporations do that I don't agree with. Like, if you already know who you're going to hire, just hire them. Why interview other people? It's just dumb. But whatever. But he says that the next time that I go through and do an interview, like, I should get it. So apparently I did well enough in the interview to get the position. It's just I didn't get it this time because they already had someone in mind. So whatever, dude. I don't know. And I'm just like, I'm over here like talking to him, and he's like, oh, you know, supervisors, they don't get paid that much, and you know, it's just barely more than what you get paid, and blah 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 blah. So if you're in this for the money, you know, whatever, and then plus there's the hours you gotta log and blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't know, he's like trying to like dissuade me from taking the position, which from his standpoint, like, I get, because well, my friend at work, she's basically my work mom, she was convinced that they wouldn't even give me an interview because I'm one of the highest performing designers they have. So if I took another position, they'd lose a lot of work throughput because they wouldn't have me there anymore to do it. So she was convinced that they weren't going to give it me. They wouldn't even give me an interview. And, you know, I was kind of nearly on her side with that, but, you know, I figured they might give me an interview, but I knew that my chances of actually getting were less than 10%. And that's because I don't have family in the company and I don't know anyone like who's an executive or whatever. So the odds of me actually getting in there, pretty low. But whatever, man, it's fine. But, I mean, my editor has my next 3 books. I'm working on another 2 books. The first of the 2 books is nearly done. And then that one's going to cost me a lot of money to get that one, you know, all set up and everything, edited, and then whatever. But once those are out there, because it's a continuation of a series that people have liked so far, hopefully those should do fairly well. And, I don't know, like, I'm still not to the point where I'm even close to getting back into the black, so I'm still very much in the red. But the thing about books is you write them once and you never have to write them again, right? And then they're always there, and then provided you write a good enough story, it could be 20, 30 years from now, and people will see it, and they'll be like, oh, this looks interesting, and then they'll pick it up, and then they'll buy it, and then, hey, what do you know? You get money 20, 30 years later for work that you did decades ago. So it's one of the cool things. One of the reasons why I decided to write a book in the first place is because I was looking for ways to like make money. And like, so I was looking at YouTube at the same time. This was before the YouTube adpocalypse, of course. But so I think I made 5 cents before they did the strict monetization policies that they have now. Where you need like 1,000 subscribers and like 10,000, you know, watch hours of time or whatever. So the time like that you guys spend watching this is already well over the limit that I need, like well over the limit that I need. but subscriber count is not quite at the point to where they'll put ads on the video yet. So I figure give it another couple of months and we should be there. And then I can maybe make a little bit of money with the ads. And then, you know, I'll just be playing games, which I like doing, and then you guys like watching. So, and then if I can continue to do things that are interesting for you guys, then kill multiple birds with a single stone, right? And then at the same time, I've got, you know, work, which is giving me space, basically paying my bills. And then I've got my books, which will hopefully be long-term wealth. We'll see how that works, though. I gotta write more books, I think. Or just, you know, write a bestseller, because that's easy, right? Yeah, right. Most people who write bestsellers, unless they're already established as good authors, they usually have a lot of money. And so that money is usually what helps them, you know, sell their books. Like Michelle Obama. She wrote 2 books, both bestsellers. Gee, I wonder why. Not because they're good books. I mean, they might be. Who knows? You might think they are. But no, she has a lot of money. And she happens to be married to the former president. But I don't have any of that. So I have to get there with skill and imagination, I guess. So, I don't know. I'm not opposed to hard work, though. Hard work is good. This ice deposit is freaking huge, man. Been mining this thing for like 5 minutes, dude. Probably more like 10 minutes now. Alright, so. Now, the only question is this faster or slower than me mining by hand? The answer is, I don't know. But I mean, this is a pretty deep ore deposit. I mean, it's only like half of a deposit, but still. The deposits come in like 3 different sizes that I've noticed. Like this would be considered a large one, I think. Then you've got the medium and then the small. And then the small one you could mine out really, really quickly. Medium ones take a little bit more time, and the large ones take a long amount of time. So if you can find large deposits, that's great. But like the uranium deposits on the home asteroid, I think those are small to medium. I know that they're not large. Like if they were like as big as this, dude, I would never have to worry about uranium again. But I don't think they're this big. And if you're hearing that loud clicking in the background, that is my D key. For some reason, it is louder than all of my other keys. I don't know why. All right. So how do we feel about this so far? I mean, we've pulled out a lot of ice. But I think, honestly, I think drilling by hand is actually faster. Because I think I can like dig in there deeper with this drill than I can with, you know, those drills. And especially with like Bob, you know, picking everything up for me. It's really like no contest. That's probably YouTube or Rumble suggesting some video to me that I don't want to watch. So-and-so is going live. You should watch. It's like, no. I'm doing my own live, thank you. You guys want to put a bet on it? Alright, so if it's YouTube or Rumble telling me to watch something, you got to take a drink. If it's not, I'll take a drink. Survey says... yeah, YouTube. So it looks like you guys got to take a drink. Wow, here's something interesting. In just over 12 hours in different parts of a large city near me, law enforcement engaged in chases of stolen vehicles that all resulted in crashes. Yeah, this is why I don't live in big cities, because... especially... yeah. I won't... because of the platform that I am on right now, I will not discuss my views on that, because... well, they're not YouTube friendly, so... but suffice it to say, there is a reason why I don't live in big cities. And why I don't like working in a big city, even though I have to because that's where my job is. I mean, technically I don't have to. It's one of the branches that I work at that's in a big city, so... I don't know. Anyways, we're gonna hop back and get ourselves some oxygen. And then we'll also see if we can plug ourselves in through here. Good. Nice. Ooh. Okay. We're just like in a ship around on another ship. That's hilarious. All right. Anyways, so we want to adjust ourselves this way, maybe that way a little bit, get ourselves up. No, that way. And like that. And then back ourselves in. There we go. A little too hard, but that's all right. Oh, sorry. That needs to turn off. Oh, I don't have the other one on here, do I? Okay, hang on. Sir, I need you to stop throwing stuff out and to stop collecting all, if you don't mind. And then you also, I need you to stop collecting all. Oh, it's just the collect all that needs to be turned off. Okay. So you can be still throw out, just not collect all. Okay. Good to go. Anyways, there is our oxygen. Let's see what we have so far. We have 93,000 stone. We have 877,000 ice. And we haven't even gone through like half. Oh, and we're full here, so cargo. Okay, so 877 in there. Do we not have... uh-oh. Am I all the way out of room? Because if I'm all the way out of room, it's possible that I was just wasting a whole lot of ice. Okay, so we have 35,000 in there, 10,000 in there, in each of those, actually. Okay. So I think we're actually okay. We just barely went over the threshold for this guy. But we do have like these two other large containers here, so we can see, yeah, so that's large storage for ores. This one is also industrial cargo, 4 ores. Okay, yeah, so if we look just in here, yeah, so yeah, that works out. Okay, good. Good. All right. So that should be enough ice to last us a little while, at least. At least I should hope so. We'll go into all of our O2 generators and make sure that they are all on. And that should start processing through the ice rather quickly. And then it'll also refill our hydrogen, which is good. Okay, so let's hop up here. All right, how are we doing? Let's check our tank. Hydrogen tank is filling up pretty quickly. Filled in 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 35 seconds. Oh, it's actually jumping all around. Okay. And then our O2 tanks, I believe, are all full. So that means that the O2H2 generator should be pumping out straight hydrogen. And I think the ratios that they spit out is relative to the amount of space you have in your tanks. So like if your hydrogen tank is all the way full, it'll start pumping out more oxygen to fill up your oxygen tanks, you know, using the same mass of ice, I guess. And then if your O2 tanks are full, it'll pump out more hydrogen relative to the mass, and then that gives you, you know, faster hydrogen. And it's filling all of them evenly. So that's pretty good. And then how quickly is this going through our ice? That's another good question. It's hard to tell. It doesn't look like it's going through there very, very quickly. And then if you're wondering why it keeps bouncing down right now, that's because of the gravel sifter. So as that is processing more of the gravel, actually, do I even need to have that thing on right now? Probably not, right? Gravel sifter, you can turn off. And that is making more stuff. Good, I think. Oh wait, no, that's disassembling stuff. Why is that disassembling stuff? Do you need to be disassembling stuff? That's disassembling stuff too. Oh, maybe that's from what I could grab off of the ship before it kind of disappeared on us. And by the ship, I mean the pirate ship. Before it went away, disappeared off the screen. So I'm thinking this is probably just what we were able to collect off of it. All right, so what is the next thing that I need? I need gold, like a lot of gold. I don't have a lot of gold. So we have 1.6, 1.6, so that's nowhere near enough. And we're only getting so much when we're processing, look at that, 560 uranium, nice. We're only getting so much gold as we process the gravel. So we need to find like an actual gold mine. But I don't think I have one of those around here. I think I found one asteroid so far that had gold on it. And I think I pretty much drained that one completely. But we will remember that this is here. And we will head on to our next location. Oh, I think that just... I think I scraped a little bit too hard down there. Whoops. Oh, yep, most definitely scraped too hard. But that is why we have our little projector, because then it just rebuilds the ship. We're good to go. Great. Okay. Anyways, one less thing to worry about, right? Okay, so we have iron and ice over here. All right, what do we got? We have an asteroid up there, an unknown signal over there, silver and ice over there. We got a bunch of asteroids over there. Kind of want to check out these ones. Another thing that I want to do is put in some more gyros, so we can get a little bit more maneuverability out of this thing. I don't want to like have like amazing maneuverability here because it is, you know, a ship. It has to act somewhat like a ship, but a little bit more I don't think would hurt anything. And then we probably want to put it down here somewhere. I could put them like here and here, do it on both sides. Should work, right? And then we want to go with the battered. Or do we want to go with the rusted? No, battered. Yeah. Okay, so that'll go there. That'll go there. And then we'll do the same thing over here. So that'll give us another 4 gyros, which should hopefully help us maneuver a little bit better. And then, of course, I have to bring this down here. So that connects kind of to the keel, I guess. Ooh, mining transport. Let's go say hi to the mining transport. See what he's up to. That is not in a great location for us. Sure I'm not hitting anything. All right. Don't mind us, we're just a ship sailing through. Nice. It's kind of crazy because I have to like watch the masts and make sure that I don't, you know... Oh wait, hold on, let's slow down first before I readjust. Alright, there we go. Now we can go down here. And we'll see if we can get... there. I have to go through and change the jump to do a blind jump, and we'll just kind of jump forward and wait for that thing to just kind of run into us, I guess. Set up an ambush, right? So, jump drive number 3. We will remove that. Here we go. Which way are you going? Kind of that way. And then you're heading towards me? Barely. Okay, so then we probably want to go more like over here. So, let's go ahead and jump. See how close we can get. Should be interesting. Hello, little ship. Don't mind me, I'm just, you know, just happen to be crossing your path. And the fact that I'm a warship with, you know, a lot of guns, just, you know, ignore that. I think that's going to end up crossing below me. Yeah. Oh, hey, we have an assailant. So it has called in some reinforcements. Hey there, bud. How's it going? All right, now that it is, in fact, close, we have to move quickly. All right. Mining transport. And And color. Good. And color. Good. Nice. Oh, geez. That scared me. All right, good. So we have collected that. I believe the assailant is dead already. So that was quick work. Good job. Oh, that is just silly. That is silly. Okay, so what did we pick up here? Oh, we have 200 rockets now? Nice. I wish there was a way to like tell like what new stuff we picked up. So let's see if there's anything interesting here. We still have 35,000 uranium to go through, so that's kind of crazy. We have 404 gold, so that's actually not terrible. Let's see, we have a bunch of that. We have a lot more thruster components now, so that's good. And then this is disassembling. Why? Do I want it to disassemble? I mean, I would save mass on the ship if I disassemble everything, so I think that's probably why it's doing it. So yeah, that's fine. So if I look at this kind of gives me an idea of how much extra stuff I just picked up. Because it's, you know, beyond what I had before. So we picked up a bunch of thruster components, some ammo, some motors, reactor components, which means we probably picked up some uranium as well. How much uranium did we pick up, I wonder? Okay, so we're at 576 now. I think we didn't have quite that much before, so I think we're actually doing fairly well. Okay, so you can go there, you can go there. All right. So now that I've got some stuff working properly, I think I want to do some more thrusters. So let's just use up some of those components that we have. Nope, this and then that. There we go. And then, what do you think? We'll do like 5. Yeah, that should work. And then over here, we'll do the same. And I don't want to do too many of these because I don't want to take up too much space. But we do need a bit more, you know, thrust in this particular direction. So 3, 4, good. Okay, so there's all of that. All right, now we should have left and right thrusters. Oh, look at that guy. He looks beautiful. All right, and then I need to put another one of these on the other side. So I don't know how far this goes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 spaces. Okay. So then I'm gonna have to go 7 to get behind this. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of space in between, and then 1, 2, 3 for the thruster itself, and then this is going to be the back of the thruster, which just so happens to line up perfectly. All right, so we'll go ahead and grab this large ion thruster, and is that the one that we have over there? No, that's warfare. Okay. Right, so we're gonna go here. And then thruster, if I could type, of course. Warfare, there we go. Oh, that's not, no. Dang it. Sorry, dude, I gotta get ready yet. Okay. So this has to go down onto these 2 blocks. So try this again. I think that's correct. All right, good. So that will go, that is 2, 2, 3. Oh, I gotta go back another block. Okay. Sorry, dude. We'll put that in there, and then we'll set this up to go into here. So we have 4 blocks. Yeah, so this is 4 long. I thought it was 3 long. So that's my bad. Okay, so that should be good there. Okay, now we have enough gold to make, I think, the rest of the components for that. So I'm not too worried. Let me see what else I can do here. Just trying to like fill in some space here, I guess. I mean, do I want to fill in this? Because I mean, I could easily make this like a stowaway section, like I have in a lot of my other videos, or a lot of my other builds, I should say. But yeah, and then I'm gonna need a left to right. So if I have that in the middle, or I could put them on the edge. If that's 2, I'm gonna need 2 in the middle, so that actually works out. So we can put some additional thrusters here. 1, 2, so that can go there. All right. So we'll take some of these, and these will go towards the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this will go 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So they should all be able to fire in this general area here. And then this, we can kind of, I don't know, build up a little bit, make it look more interesting. Let me do this block instead. Kind of gives it a bit more of a curvy look. And then, yeah, that can go there. Okay. So that's kind of what we got going on here. And then I can make use of this extra space in here. So, like for instance, here, we'll just fill this in because there's not going to be, you know, any room for me to do anything here really. So, because I got the thrusters in the way, obviously. So I can fill that in, and then I can make like rooms here, and I can make like another room here or something like that. Or make like a room up here and a room down here. I don't know. Well, the point is we're going to have room to do this stuff. So, all right. Good. Okay, and that gives us a little bit more protection for our thrusters, as well as some structural support as well, which is nice. Yeah, so with this, we should have a decent amount of thrust in all directions. So in case I do want to turn off the hydrogen thrusters, I'll have these huge ones for forwards and backwards thrust. It's not going to be as good as having the large hydrogen thrusters, but should be interesting at the very least. All right, so next thing I want to do is take our masts and have them go all the way down to the keel. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's got to go like that. Okay, so that's good there. Okay, so that's good there. And that's good there. All right, good. Okay, so we can keep this here because I kind of like having that there. And then we'll just kind of frame it like that. And then what I can do with that is get rid of these. Oh. Yeah, that's the only bad thing, is that the projection probably isn't going to like the fact that those are in there. Okay. And then I'll probably take out this one, just because, I mean, there is space that we can do something in there. So we'll leave that for now. This I'm good with keeping right as it is, as I said. So, and this we can just kind of build up for now. So that should work. So that is that mast set all the way down into the ground. And then, did we have another mast? Yes, we do have another mast over here. Now, this one, whoops, that's not going to be enough time before that fills in. Yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. There we go. Okay, so that's there. And we'll have to do the same thing to each of these. So that we will set, so that we can take this and just throw it in there real quick. That is, sir. 9. Thank you. All right. I should probably take a new projection of the ship. Sir. All right. Good. Okay, so that is there. And then I want to have this kind of built out around, because that's technically how it would be built normally if it was an actual pirate ship. But I'm going to turn off the projection real quick so I can actually, you know, do all of this stuff. So that is now off, which means the projection should now also be off. Good, good. And then we need black and wood to go into here. Good. All right. Just need to make sure that I don't disconnect the mast from the ship like I did with the other one over there by accident. But with that being connected there, I don't think I'll have a problem. All right, so, whoops. All right, so that should be, how the hell did that happen? All right, sir. Thank you. Okay, so that now shows where that mast is. And I have a feeling that's going to be right where the, yeah, I kind of figured that was going to happen. I mean, there's not really much I can do about this. So I was kind of playing around with the idea of like putting these inside of there, because I'm gonna have the room for it, right? But I think here that's gonna be probably not feasible. So let me just build this thing down as best as I can. Yeah, and that's as far as that's going to be able to get. Oh right, it's building thruster components now. Good. All right. Okay, so that can go there, and then this, I suppose, we can bring this up into there. So let me get this in there, and then let me get this little round one. There we go. So that can go into there. So that can feed up onto the deck, so that'll be good. And then right, I need this and that. All right, so that can go there, and that can go there, and that can go there. And this mess is just gonna have to be built into everything, I guess. There's not really much else I can do about that. But I mean, we can kind of play around with it, right? So like that can go all the way down to the ground because there is space for it. And then this one we can also send all the way down. So it's kind of like it's there, just, you know, not really. Which I'm, you know, I'm okay with. It's fine. This is almost done. Nine 35, 37, 39, 41, and done. Nice. There we go. Good. It's building these things up now. Excellent. Good. So that should give us a lot more thrust for us to work with, and then plus we have space between all of this stuff where we can actually kind of walk around. So once I start actually building the interior of this thing, should work out pretty nicely, I think. Okay. Now over here, I kind of did this thing to where at the end of this I had like a 45, kind of, or like a block where the end of the fire would go, just kind of like as a decorative thing. Now I could do the same thing here technically. So now these will just kind of fire into each other, so I can't really do it there. But I mean, I don't know, it's fine, right? So let me just build this thing up over here so we have like sideways cover for those things. And that way I know not to build next to it. So in case I do decide to, you know, make a sealed section inside the ship, I can do that with no real issue. Energy low. All right, good. Okay, so with that all done, I want to build, I mean, I need to get conveyors up here or something, somewhere, somehow, probably in here. So I want to get like a conveyor into this section right here. So however I need to do that, of course that just happens to be right where the gravity generator is, so that's not great. Wait, hold on. What if I put it like here? Would that work better? That might actually work better. Okay. So, because we've got the end of our conveyor section here. So, what I can do... do I want to make this wood texture? It is kind of what it has been. Doesn't mean that it has to stay that way. And then with all of that other stuff that I built up in front, I don't need these here anymore. So that should give me a few more thrusters to work with. Okay, so that goes like that, and then okay. I think that looks better overall because it adds a little bit of contrast to what we got going on here, and it doesn't really affect too much up here. It's just telling me that I'm going to run out of energy soon, so we'll fix that real quick. Alright, so that should be good. Okay, so that is all well and good, I think. Yeah, that should be changed to that color as well. Good. Or not color, but pattern. You know what I mean. Okay, so that seems to work. Good. Alright, now as far as getting this thing to connect upwards, yeah, now we can do that. So, I'm going to need the T-junction here, and then we'll flip it around that way. Ooh, I don't like that at all. Okay, so we'll go with just a regular old conveyor junction, and then we'll go with these. Now these I do like, and I like them to kind of, because I like the X on there, right? Like once these get built, you'll see it. Yeah, like I like that openness right there, right? Plus it gives me something to build around. So I like that you can actually see in here, so... as far as, you know, that kind of stuff goes. Kind of nice. All right, and then we need to go with another one of these. All right. Now, medical room. The base one has one on the bottom. This has one on the sides, I believe. Is that how that works? Yeah, so that has connections on the side, which means that I would have to offset this and then have it connected some other way. And then, I don't know, like, how would, like, where would I put it, right? And, like, how would I integrate that into the overall build of the ship? So, I mean, whereas if I put it just on there, I mean, I don't know. We'll put it here, I guess. And then behind here, we can do a vent, full vent. And then if I do ever decide to, you know, ventilate this area, I should be able to. So, obviously we can't do anything with this yet, so I'm just going to turn this to depressurize on. And then we can build up onto here and have more connections if I need it. But most importantly, this allows me to recharge quickly and also recharge my gases. And then this, I don't know what I want to do with this. I'm thinking I'm probably going to put in... I mean, let me see what I can do. Like, I want something a bit decorative in here, right? So maybe something like this, but maybe not that specifically. So if we go with that, that maybe would do it. And then we'll do kind of something like that. And then we'll do that over there, that over there. And then in the space between here, we can put in a door. So not the corner door, but this one. So we can do that there and there. And then in this space, we can do these windows. I think that'll create like a nice little effect back there. So we'll get that going. All right, so that'll be good there once all those get built. And then from here, we can just build kind of straight up, and then where we had those, we can do the same thing down here. And that would kind of go here, and we'll just do it all the way across. And I think that'll be interesting enough. And then let me throw in these windows, and we'll put those back here again. And then, because we're doing that, this would just be normal old wood. Except for you. Okay, so then we would have a floor above and a floor below. And then that should make that look rather nice. And then what I could do here is put another one of these in. Or I could go with like this. I think that looks better. Yeah, okay. So now we have this section, and that actually looks really nice, actually. Kind of like that a lot. Okay, so that gives us kind of like a way to get into this section. And then if I really wanted to, I could actually seal it off. Because we've got all the doors where they need to be. In fact, I think this is already sealed off. Is it? Holy crap, it already is. Nice. Okay, well, let's fill it up with air. Get her done. All right. I didn't realize that was all we needed to make that work. But that's cool. And then over here, I can build this up around here, and we can kind of figure out where I want to put everything. So we'll have like an open med bay type thing. Open in that it's not really like its own little separate room, it's just kind of part of the area. And then another thing that I want to do potentially is have this move up, and then this will be kind of like a little mezzanine type area. And then that actually works out. Stairs. If I do this. So we'll have that. Okay, so that can go there, and then this can go. We'll have kind of like a little grand staircase type thing. And then here, I'll put a panel for wood. Now, granted, I can't really move this thing up to the upper section now, if I do this. But I could take this block here and move that up. Of course, that would disconnect those, so... But would it? I mean, are they still technically connected on the bottom? Like, would this kill the power to that? Yes. Okay. Never mind. Well, whatever. It's a bad place for those anyways, right? All right. So next thing that I probably want to do. So we'll go back to this, to the battered armor, and we'll just kind of stick that in there for now. So that'll work there, and then I can do these to go up to the top. Before I do that one, let's take that out. Oh, crap. I didn't even think about that before I did it. All of our air is now disappearing. Right up there. We just lost a lot of oxygen. And then where did that come through at? Actually, where, oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, that comes out here? Ew. I mean, should be fine, right? Whatever. Okay, so that'll seal it, and it'll give us like a little connection point there on the deck. We could probably use for something. And then that should reseal our area down here. Yeah, okay. So now we're good to go again. All right, so that is that. We will go out to the wood one more time. And then I kind of want to go and do like a 45 over here. Kind of make like a grand staircase looking thing. And then over here, I could take this out and replace that with one of these to make this upper area look bigger. Yeah, I think that'll work. And then I'll do the same thing over here. All right, yep, that can go there. And then I'll just need some railings. Get these nice little diagonal ones. That has to change to that. Sir. There we go. Diagonal, 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 and diagonal. And then up here, depending on how I want to do this, so we're going to decorate a little bit just because I need a mounting point for this. So, do we want this to be wood pattern? Yes, absolutely. That looks great. Okay, so that can go there. And then just to kind of make it look like there's a railing here, we're actually going to put in a railing. And then that's mounted to the back of the couch, which is why I needed that space there. And then this, we want a panel. So we'll do that. Definitely not that though. But we just want to make it look like it's wood. So we'll do that. And then that'll be good. Our little vent is covered, but you can still kind of see the lights and stuff, which is nice. And then we can just kind of go up here to like an upper sort of loungy area type thing. Could probably replace this with a window. But yeah, so little upper lounge area type thing. I do want to change, as soon as I take this out, those are going to disappear. Okay, well, we're just going to do it. So all of this has to go because I want to put this in here. So we're still making like the little corner area, right? And then this can go like that. I think that'll be fine, right? Or do I want to go with this? I like that. Okay. So get rid of that, that, and that. All right. Yeah, I like it. All right, and then railing, diagonal, battered. There we go. Okay, so Now, once I put like more stuff on here, or more stuff in here, it should look a little better, but for now, I'd say this is pretty good. Back here, what can I put back here? Kind of out of the way. What would we want? Something... I don't know. I could put like the contract blocks or whatever. Contracts, yeah. Or no, is it contracts or is it the dispenser vending? Vending? Yeah, vending machine, there you go. Okay, so this requires a connection. At least I thought it did. One of these requires a connection. Is it the contracts? Yeah. Okay, so that can go there. So I can put that either there, or I could have it facing off kind of that way. Kind of out of the way. But connected to our system. Now, I don't know how to make this work, but, you know. Oh, hey, administration. Oh. Well, that's... There you go. So that's easy. Okay. But, okay, so that's a good place to put that because it's kind of like out of the way. And then we can do, was it the vending machine? Now, how much space does that use up? Kind of put that over there. So we have kind of like a little area over here for all of this stuff, and it's just kind of like one-stop shop type thing. And it's out of the way. Searching for available offers. Nice. Okay, good. All right, and then kind of over here, we can make this like a little, I don't know. I mean, I don't want to do too much decorating inside here because we're still not even done with the structure of the ship yet. But generally speaking, this is kind of like what I'm thinking. And then I could change all of this to do kind of like a vaulted ceiling. Sort of, maybe. We would have to see about that, though, because I would have to take all the air out of the room, which, you know, not a big deal. But with how much ice I have, whatever I used to fill up, whatever oxygen I used to fill up this room, I don't think I could actually push it back into the tanks. So that would be kind of interesting. But I think we've actually made some pretty good progress today, and we're a while. 2.5 hours streaming. It's a lot of streaming. I mean, granted, it's broken down into 2 different parts, but, you know, it's fine. But that is what I've got so far. So now I have a place where I can recharge quickly inside the ship that actually looks decent, which I'm a fan of. And we have these lovely doors, which are airlocks all in themselves, which is amazing. But yeah, and then we have the outside, which looks really, really good. I like this a lot. And if I can use it elsewhere, I'm going to, because I think it looks really, really nice. But we shall see. I've got room to do it over here. So we can make this whole section, and plus I'm going to need some way to get in and out of here. So that'll be a whole thing, but there's a lot to do still. This ship is absolutely massive. I suppose the last thing I should probably do is make another blueprint of it. Okay, so so if I take this off, is it going to... Yes, I want to replace it. Good. Okay, and now I'm gonna have to turn off the bobs when I turn this thing back on. Just in case this thing misaligns, I want to make sure that it doesn't try to build part of a misaligned ship, which would be terrible. But I need access to one of these. Okay, so Bob number 1, number 2, and main. Turn you off for now. All right, and then let's see how this thing lines up. All right. So are we super off? Or are we still kind of good? I think we're still kind of good. Let's see, show only buildable, keep projection, show on HUD. Okay, yeah. So this, if it was misaligned, I would see it. So the fact that it isn't, I think that means that it's still good to go. So that's good to go. I still have to build the other sails on here, but I mean, I think we're doing fairly good. And plus, like, these things are just like soaking up the power. I mean, like, look at that. How much are we putting out right now? 135 kilowatts times what, like 20? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 over here. So 12 times 135 is 1,300 plus 260, so that's 1,560. So it's 1.5 megawatts that I'm generating just off of this sail right here. And then I've got these guys, which aren't doing anything because they're not in the sun, but actually, I wonder if I were to delete the interior blocks here so that way the sun can go through from side to side, would that change what we can actually see here? And would that actually pass through? Kind of curious. Oh, right, Bob's. Bob, if you don't mind. There we go. Ooh. So that's, I'm not gonna be able to do that. Okay, it's fine. Anyways, that apparently does not like that. Oh, that didn't get the new projection. What? Hang on. Oh, that's probably why everything worked so amazingly, is because it didn't actually work at all. Okay, so Bob. I'm gonna turn you guys off again. Projector. We're going to remove that, go back into here. Crimson's Corsair. Okay, good. All right. So this should be the new one, right? I think. Is that all nice and loaded up properly? Wait, what is that? A rust freighter. Okay, so if I... Okay, no, it works. Good. Okay, so yeah, I didn't have to readjust this, which is great. And yeah. So, Bob, you guys can go back on. All right, so that is going to be all that I've got for this episode, for this stream, I guess. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you did, hope you'll join me for the next one, which will be tomorrow night, same time, same place, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time from Freedom Land. And that's going to be all I got. Have a